This warning in effect until 5:45 p.m. Expecting winds up to 60 miles per hour and some small hail associated with this severe thunderstorm. So Bald Head Island, Southport, Oak Island really taking a hit right now in terms of rain and in terms of wind. Wrapping in around Pender County, up to 2 inches of rain per hour. And this is on top of places that have already seen a foot of rain. So this radar signature here is called a hook echo, and that's kind of where a tornado really wraps up tightly, and that's what we're seeing here. Burgos seeing lots of lightning strikes, moderate to very heavy rainfall there. This impacting portions of I-40 through that area, so Burgos down to Rocky Point. The main impact day will be on Thursday. Tropical storm force conditions for areas further inland, such as Bladen, Columbus County, and hurricane conditions, likely areas along the beaches. So the cone of uncertainty is where the center of the storm will be. So it's kind of a wide variety all across North, South Carolina. Don't want to completely discount Virginia, Georgia, North.
Let me tell you, it is frigid outside. Right now it's around 34 degrees here in Burgos, feeling like the middle and lower 20s. So you factor that in with all this moisture that's on the ground, you betcha you're going to see some slick spots late tonight and early tomorrow morning.
We'd love to hear it. You are our eyes out there. If you see anything, be sure to let us know. And in terms of the difference between sleet and freezing rain is rain that freezes when it hits the surface. We're not expecting that in this typical situation here. If you hear any sleet, we say sleet makes a beat. It's that ticking noise. So if you hear already at a record-breaking rainfall amount this year at 97.67 inches. The normal value through December 9th is around 55 inches. So we're about double that. And we have more showers in your 7-day to talk about after we get through these showers that we're dealing with now. 5 to 10 miles per hour. Patchy fog possible in the morning as well. And as we head into the afternoon, temperatures not growing too much. Many of us reaching the lower 60s tomorrow. Again, cloud coverage continues. And then as we head into Wednesday, a few more showers moving in there on shore. Overall, not a washout heading into Thursday, but now we're going to start to warm back up again. I'm glad you're doing that transition because my video gaming stopped right at Nintendo 64, so I didn't know how I was going to kind of get into the weather.
Mine was Atari with a joystick and one button.
Nintendo 64 all the way with Mario Kart. That was the thing to do. These days, who knows? It's limitless of what they're doing today. Not my expertise, but here's my expertise here, meteorology and your weather forecast moving forward. Transitioning now to what to expect over the next couple of days. Going to start off with your cloud feature radar model. Had a front move through earlier today. Brought a few showers. Could see a little bit more of those again as this front's going to stall a little bit off the coast, then move back north as an area of low pressure is going to be developing off that front, bringing a better chance, more of a widespread chance for showers and storms on your Wednesday. So here we go, moving overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. See a few clouds starting to stream back in as we head into the morning. Here's where most of that precip will be early tomorrow morning. Most of us starting off with plenty of cloud cover. Low chance for an isolated shower or storm, but as this front continues to move north, that area of low pressure that's going to develop on it's going to continue to move to the north and northeast as well. So here's 3 p.m. Wednesday. The bulk of this model showing it still back to our west, but moving into around drive time. So around 4 or 5 o'clock is when this is going to move through southeastern North Carolina. There could be some very heavy downpours associated with this as well. So we'll have to look out for the potential for some localized poor drainage flooding. However, we do need the rain, so it's good that this is coming. By Thursday morning, most of this has moved out of the area. We're left with some cloud cover too. But as we move into the afternoon, things will start to break up. And from there on out, we'll start to turn drier and hotter too as we head into your weekend. Here's your radar loop from the past 5-6 hours or so as that front moves through, now offshore. Lingering shower or two right now across the Cape Fear region, but nothing really sticking out to us across the area. And further verifying that too as we get you outside from our New Earth Motors First Alert Sky Camera Network. Rachel Beach on your left-hand side, starting to see some breaks in the clouds there. Lots of folks out on the beaches right now enjoying the dry time. Elizabethtown on your right-hand side, still seeing some clouds there. A little bit of a breeze too, swaying through the trees along the street. However, temperatures you've noticed today cooler than yesterday thanks to that cold front that had worked through. Right now, most of us sitting in the middle upper 70s, near 80 right in North Myrtle Beach. Port City, you're checking in at 77, Elizabethtown 76. So most of us seeing a difference in those temperatures, or actually look at those 24 hours ago. Notice anywhere from 3 to nearly 11 degrees cooler thanks to that cold front that worked through. And we are expecting some cooler temperatures tomorrow. Again, few showers showers and storms associated with that as well. But then we will be trending much drier and hotter as we get into the weekend. Taking a quick out to the tropics along the Atlantic Basin. We are 11 days now into the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season. Nothing really catching our eye here. Good news there. Of course, you can always stay up to date with everything on your WECT mobile weather app. So here's your short-term forecast through Thursday. Notice
I have the controls. I have the controls. Put a little bit left. Easy. I see how sensitive it is very now. Sensitive, okay? So let's try to make a left turn here at the beach. We'll just kind of follow the beach if we can here. Okay. So just look over to the left. Whoa, look at that! This is good, right? This is good, right? All right. Can you take me back to the airport? Yeah. You know where it is? Nope.
You actually put yourself in one of those strong currents on purpose, right?
Yeah, that's right, John. And you know, with safety our #1 priority, we had Wrightsville Beach Ocean Rescue with us the entire time that we were in that strong current. And you know, with beach season in full effect right now, many people coming out to the beach thinking, you know, sharks are the #1 thing they need to look out for. But really, you need to be looking out for these powerful rip currents. And in this demonstration I'm about to show you, you will see just how strong that current is. They are one of the deadliest dangers at the beach, ranking in the top 3 weather-related fatalities in the U.S. since 2013.
Lifeguards call them drowning machines, and that's because they're extremely efficient at what they do.
They are rip currents.
A rip current basically is like a treadmill that's in the surf zone. What happens is they stay on that treadmill, they get tired, and then they go under because they have no more energy to stay afloat.
And regardless of how strong of a swimmer you are, you will never be strong enough to beat that rip current or that flow of water moving out.
Rip currents account for 80% of all surf-related rescues.
Most people, when they are or find themselves caught in a rip current, they begin to panic, and that really there quickly starts the drowning process.
To demonstrate the dangers of these deadly currents, I decide to get in one. This longshore current near Mason's Inlet is
a rip current going sideways.
Surrounded by safety. Wrightsville Beach Ocean Rescue has lifeguards watching from onshore and right next to me in the water. Well, going out, you immediately feel a pull, and you drop down really quickly, too.
I mean, look, if you try and walk backwards.
Yeah, even this is hard. It looks like a workout, you know? And so imagine trying to swim in this. And
Even
so
walking against
yeah,
it.
this is going sideways right now. But imagine this going out.
We were out for maybe like 5 minutes, and I turned around and you guys were just way in the distance. We tried swimming against it. We got nowhere.
Why do you think fins are barely making any progress?
I don't think you can get back.
I go back in for round 2, and you can see just how quickly we are taken by the current. Take a look at the yellow surfboard the lifeguard is on, gliding without any paddling. From this view, you can also see a typical setup for a rip current, and that's a break between the sandbar, one to our right and one to our left, with a fast-moving channel of water in the middle. After a few minutes with arms up, a lifeguard comes to get me. You're just swimming in the same spot over and over and over again, and you just don't get anywhere, and that's kind of when the panic sets in. It's deep water too, not to mention. And while you're panicking, you're still drifting. It's not like you can just stop in one spot, and no matter how hard you try, you're just going to keep going until, you know, someone comes out and rescues you.
All the information on 5 Guys Named Mo on WECT.com.
Cool.
All right, well, guess what? Mo, heat on the way. Heat and humidity back in the forecast for the next couple of days, or even if you have plans to go to the